What's going on, YouTube? Moose09 here. We got the Washington Redskins this week in Washington. It's going to be a tough game, no doubt about it. Shout out to the B&G over there. You got Synctastic Man, Talltastic, Psychopath, Hater, Torch, and then you got Visual Diaries. I think there's more of you, but I might have missed it. I apologize if I did. But shout out to all you guys. I look forward to this game. You know, the last 2 years have seemed like a fucking repeat, if you ask me. You know, the same things 2 years in a row. Adrian going down both games. Brandon Banks gets 2 touchdowns taken away because of blocks in the back. But this week's going to be different, you know. And these announcers from last week in our game just fucking pissed me off. They kept talking about how Ponder hadn't thrown an interception in, like, what, 145 passes? Fucking A. And then, what do you know? He throws 2 of them. One not his fault, but still. That really pisses me off that they jinxed him in that game, but whatever. This week, basically the main objective, you got to keep RG3 in check. You know, keep doing what you've been doing, defense. Keep that fucking running game to a minimum. And, you know, let me tell you, these corners, man, this new secondary is not a fucking joke, if you ask me. Harrison Smith, he will fucking light your world up. You know, you got to watch out for him. He's fucking beast, man. Secondary, you play like you have been. I'm telling you right now, you're going to come out of here with a win. You know, defensive line, you've stepped up. Griffin, you're fucking beast right now. Jared Allen, you're starting to come alive. I call you the sack master. Robeson, stepping up big. And that's just what we need to do week in and week out. This week on offense, we need to get Ponder fucking throwing deep downfield to Percy Harvin or to Jerome Simpson. I mean, Percy's probably the best player right now in this league overall because he can do whatever you want him to do. He leads. I'm not sure if he still leads receiving. I'm pretty sure he does, but you know, 2 touchdowns last week just because he can do whatever he wants on the field. Really, I mean, whatever the hell he wants to do, he does. So, and that's actually huge to have a player like that. You know, I couldn't be any happier right now with where we're at. But, you know, I heard Nando's talking about Vikings in the playoffs. And, guys, I'm not going to write that on my list just yet. You got to show me first. You go 9-1 in this bye, and you'll be all right. You know, and then you got, you know, the toughest part of your schedule, second half. Now, let me tell you, you get 3 out of those 4 wins. If you win in Soldier Field in Lambeau, and then turn around and beat Chicago at home, we're going to go to the playoffs. But I'm not going to talk about all that just yet. It's not time, and I don't believe we're going to be in the playoffs this year. And I'm not saying we're going to win over there. I'm just saying, if that's what happens, then we're going to be in the playoffs. And I'd love, but to be honest with you, I'd love to see us in the playoffs this year, just to get a taste of it, and make these guys even hungrier to just more motivated for next season. So, but really, that's all I pretty much got. Just got to hold down there for RG3, man, and keep Pure Garcon on your sight. And you got to hold that running game in check, and you should come out of here with a win, man. And what can I say just real quick on Blair Walsh? You know, I know he missed one in Detroit, but you guys, he's not going to make every kick, you know. But if it comes down to him, he's going to get the job done. So, but good luck, Washington. I'm out. Skol Vikes.